Hey Rekha, you look worried. Do you have your hands full?
Yes, Akshya. Yesterday I got an assignment regarding barcode automation. So my requirement is to automate the document process workflow. Basically, we have loan applications in Pega, right? For those applications, we will attach more documents from various channels like portals, mail, through fax, etc. So those data I need to get from barcode, read the barcode through unique ID, then match it with the right application and move on to the next stage or flow. Barcodes are being used in supermarkets to scan those products and it's meant for retail usage. But I'm not understanding how it is related to banking sector.
Barcodes meant more than just a better way to manage supermarket inventory, Rekha. In 1990s, when these financial systems started adapting to barcode usage, they revolutionized the entire system. After a thing gets a barcode, it's no longer itself. It now comes wrapped in a layer of information. Various kind of barcode systems are used to track different products as they are manufactured, sold, distributed, and serviced. These products could be anything, starting from drugs, medical supplies, automotive parts, or computer parts.
So you are saying we are using barcodes in various sectors, right? How do I really approach them? Shall I start to download any documentation from ChatGPT or Google it?
Since Pega is Java-based system, we can go looking for Java-based libraries. We have few libraries specially designed for barcode image processing. Some of the open source libraries are Zebra Crossing, Barbecue, Barcode4j. These are all well documented and they would make a better option.
Nice. Now I got some understanding in common. But how do I use them in Pega?
We have three options for leveraging these libraries in Pega. We have application import wizard, so we can use that wizard to import these files inside Pega. Or we can build REST connectors and make API calls. Or we can also have them added as part of service package.
But how do we import them directly in our system? Will it break anything because it's a third party, right?
It wouldn't break anything. Pega categorizes all these third-party libraries into separate source code. Since this is entirely segregated from the source code, there won't be any issue.
Okay, so we have any use cases which industries use these barcodes?
We have many. If you take logistics, we are using these barcodes for tracking shipments. If we come to medical field, we are using it for maintaining patient records. Even in library books, we could see barcodes. So wherever there is massive data, barcode plays a big role there.
Patient records? How barcodes are really connected to patient records? Do we generate them in Pega?
We can generate them in Pega by using these libraries. So once we got these libraries in Pega, we can write a function to get barcode image generated. We can supply inputs like height, width, and the data that has to be encoded on the image as input, and we will get the barcode image generated as output.
Okay, now I have generated the barcode. So what happens next?
Once I create this barcode, I can add it to the correspondence I'm generating. Let's say I'm submitting an application and generating a correspondence there. I can add this barcode image there. It's like simply stamping on a paper.
After attaching the barcode into the correspondences, what we will do? Does it require any manual work here?
We will not require any manual effort. I'll tell you why. Let's take a bank. Each bank will have millions of customers, and every single day they process hundred thousands of loan applications. And each application, if you take, it will have documents of 50 to 60 pages attached with it. Imagine what kind of manual effort it would require to go through all these documents and organize them accordingly. Thinking of it is draining me out. If only I have these barcode image attached to the documents I am receiving across all these channels, I can simply go and write another function to extract the data from these barcode images. And once I get all the necessary data like the customer ID or the loan application type, I can attach the document to the respective application and route it accordingly. So basically, machine does all heavy lifting here. I need not maintain a separate crew for organizing all these documents. A stat says that 40% of reduction in loan processing applications is because of barcodes usage.
Wow, amazing explanation, Akshaya. Say, for example, if a loan application process takes 100 days to complete, if we use this barcode automation here, we would require only 60 days to complete so that we can save 40 days.
Of course,
Sounds very powerful.
barcodes are powerful. They are omnipresent. In fact, they often go unnoticed. By 2020, their usage has expanded so much that 70% of IT driven workflows are making use of barcodes for asset management and tracking. So, use barcodes, conserve resources, save money, increase productivity.